Hello. Today we're going to talk about how sex drives evolution. We'll start off by talking about sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphic traits are differences in appearance between males and females of the same species. These traits include color, shape, size, and structure. Below we see a nidoqueen and nidoking, the female and male quote-unquote evolution of Nidoran. Notice the variation in both color and physical appearance between the sexes. Biologists believe that these traits serve no real purpose and only reduce survival. They seem to be a waste of time and energy. Biologists cannot explain why such innate traits only appear in one sex and not the other. Darwin, however, made an excellent observation. He noticed that these elaborate behaviors and structures only appeared in males. He realized that these traits were used for sexual selection. Although survival is important, an organism's ultimate goal is to successfully reproduce. Sexual selection is a form of selection where members of one gender choose mates of the other gender to mate with. There are two types of sexual selection we will discuss: direct competition and female choosiness. Darwin referred to direct competition as the law of battle. This is basically male-on-male competition. The selection will favor the trait that proves victorious in a battle between two males. Examples of these battles include the stabbing horns of the stag beetle and the clashing antlers of deer, as seen in the picture below. Favored traits include stronger weapons, larger body size, or anything that helps males win physical contests. On the other hand, female choosiness is a form of indirect competition. Females find some males' traits and behaviors more attractive than others, so the winners are chosen by the females. Favored traits include bright colors, like the peacock pictured below, ornaments, and other mating displays.
Sometimes, males have more offspring when they stay with the female and provide parental care. In monogamous species, there is less sexual dimorphism observed because males have no need to fight for females. Greater sexual dimorphism is observed when there is less monogamy in a species because males must compete for their females. Males continue to compete even after mating because in many species, females mate with more than one male over a short period of time. This is known as post-mating competition. A male hangs around after mating to make sure other males don't inseminate their females. An example would be the picture on the left. Some damselflies use a device known as the penis scoop. When a male encounters an already mated female, it scoops out the sperm from their earlier mating before and inseminates the female himself. The example on the right shows a Central American millipede that has taken mate guarding to the extreme. After fertilizing a female, the male simply rides her for several days, preventing any competitor from claiming her eggs. Chemicals can also do this job. The ejaculate of some snakes and rodents contains substances that temporarily plug up a female's reproductive tract after mating, barricading out other probing males. Why do females get to choose? Sperm is much easier to produce and is considered cheap compared to females' eggs. In most cases, females have a higher investment in offspring because their eggs in pregnancy are an expensive investment. Because of this, a female must take every mating opportunity count. She must mate with the best option to fertilize the limited number of eggs she has. Meanwhile, males are fine with mating with substandard females because they can easily mate with another female. Males can be polygynous, meaning they mate with more than one female during the breeding season.
There are two types of benefits, direct and indirect. For direct benefit, female will choose a male to produce more and healthier offspring during the act of childcare. For indirect, the female will choose a male who has better genes than other males. The features are that females ultimately choose trait that will give them the most benefit. Exaggerated traits show that a male is well-fed, disease-free, and overall healthy. This makes these exaggerated genes more appealing to females. These traits will continue to get more and more exaggerated until the male survival is reduced so much that their net production of offspring is lower. But what if there is no benefit? Well, no problem. Females have pre-existing bias in their nervous system, So they are attracted to novel features that stimulate their nervous system. These type of female will get no benefit. So why sex? Organisms that reproduce sexually sacrifice 50% of their genetic contribution to the next generation compared to the organisms that reproduce asexually. An alternative to reproducing sexually would be to reproduce pathogenetically producing eggs that develop without fertilization. If humans were to reproduce pathogenetically, this would result in the female population quickly increasing and rising above 50%, making males obsolete. However, sexual reproduction produces new combination of genes, promotes faster evolution to deal with environment, as well as purges out bad genes from species recombination. The end. Thank you for listening.